My name is Shannon. I got a video for you today on some comic books that I've collect, and this is some of them. I like comic books. I think comic books are cool, and I recommend people buy these comic books and pick them up because they're good to read and they'll be worth some money. And this is some of them. Transformer comic book. I think this is a cool comic book to read. I like the artwork on this. It's got color pages on the inside. What do I think about this Transformer comic book? I think this would be a good one to read. I haven't read it yet, but I like to read it, and I think this would be a cool one to have in your collection. And what do I think about this comic book? It's just a cool comic book, and I think it'd just be cool to read it and add it to your collection. And I like Transformers. I like collecting Transformers, and I just like the artwork on this comic book. Transformer and G.I. Joe. I just picked this one up today or yesterday, or this afternoon I picked this one up, and I like G.I. Joe and I like Transformers. I think this would be a good one to read, and I recommend this one. Add it to your collection. And I like the artwork on this one. I've seen G.I. Joe. I like G.I. Joe. I like Transformers. And this has probably got color pages on the inside, and this would be another good one to read and add to your collection. Star Trek. I like Star Trek. This would be another good one to read, comic book. I'm sure it's colored on the inside, color pages on the inside. I've watched Star Trek, and I think this would be a good comic book to collect. This might be worth some money because it's really old, and Star Trek's cool, and I like the artwork on this. I think this will be a good one to have in your collection, and I think this one would be a good to read. And I have Robot Touch, another good one. I've seen the anime to this. I'm sure this got color pages on the inside. This will be another good one. I like the artwork. And recommend watch the anime to this. And this will be another good comic book to have in your collection. And Star Wars, another good comic book. Be worth some money. I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars stuff, and this will be another good one to add to your collection. And it's probably got color pages on the inside, and I recommend pick this one up too. Justice League, number 52, Justice League. I like all the new 52 comic books. I like to collect all of them. This would be another good one to have in your collection. I like the artwork. I like Justice League. I've seen all the Justice League movies. And this would be another good comic book to add to your collection. And this is worth picking up and reading. Another Star Wars one. This This is another good one to read and add to your collection. I like the artwork on this comic book. Recommend this one. Another Justice League one, another good one. This would be another good comic book to read. What I like about this comic book is I like Justice League, and this would be a good one to read, and it's got color pages on the inside, and just a great comic book to read. Add to your collection. Another good comic book. I like the artwork on this comic book. Deadpool. Deadpool's cool. And this would be another good one to read. To add to your collection. Color pages on the inside. This would be another one to add to your collection. Another good one, add to your collection. This would be another good comic book to read. I like the artwork on this, and this one would be cool to read, and I recommend pick this one up and add to your collection too. Color pages on the inside. Blackest Night, Batman. Another good comic book to read. I like Batman. I like to read all the Batman comic books. This be another good one you added to your collection. Another Justice League one, or another adventure one, be another good one to read. I like the cover on this one. It's shiny, and this would be another good one to read and add to your collection. Color pages on the inside. I like the artwork on this. I'm sure it's got a lot of action in this one. Haven't read it yet. Like to. Spider-Man #1 issue. Good, another good comic book to add to your collection. I like the artwork on this one. I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool. This will be another one to read and add to your collection. Green Lantern #52. Another good one to read to add to your collection. Like all the #52s. Starting to collect all of them. I think this would be another good. I think this would be another good comic book to read. Add to your collection. Another Justice League. Another 52. Like the artwork on this. War. I like the artwork on this one. I haven't read it. I like to read it. This would be another good one to add to your collection. Another 52 comic book to add to your collection. This would be another good one to read. I like all the artwork on all these comic books. These would be good to collect in your collection. Another Justice League. Another good one. This would be another good one to read. To add to your collection. Supergirl, number 52. I like the artwork on this one. This would be another good one to read. Add to your collection. Another 52, another good one to read. I recommend pick all the number 52s up and read them. They'd be worth reading. And I like the artwork on this one too. Another Green Lantern, number 52. I like Green Lantern. I've seen the Green Lantern movie and the cartoon. This would be another good one to add to your collection too. Another 52, Forever Evil. Another good one to read, add to your collection. I like all the artwork on all these. I think they did a good job. DC did a good job on all their comic books. Suicide Squad, another good one to read. I haven't read this one yet. I like to. This is another good one to add to your collection. I want to see the movie to this. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure it'll be pretty good. Batman, number 52, another good one to read. Aquaman, another 52, another good one to read. Nightwing, another 52, another good one to read. Add to your collection. I think all these comic books would be worth picking up, and they're good to read. I recommend all these to add to your collection, and comic books are cool. I like comic books, and I like all the artwork on all these, and I love number 52. And this is Shannon. I'm signing off. Peace.